Jack and the Beanstalk. In a quiet village long ago, a poor woman sent her son Jack to the market to sell their milk cow so that they could have food to eat. On the way, Jack met a strange man who held out 5 beans and said, "Give me your cow, and I will give you these magical beans that will bring you more fortune than you could imagine." Jack eagerly exchanged the cow for the magical beans. When he came home, his mother gasped, "You gave away our cow for a few beans? How will we eat now?" she cried, and threw the beans out the window. The next morning, where the beans had fallen, an enormous beanstalk rose from the ground all the way into the clouds. When Jack saw it, he was so excited that he climbed it up and up until he reached the very top. Above the clouds, a beautiful land spread out before him. Not far away stood a great mansion. Suddenly, a fairy appeared next to him. "Jack, inside that mansion lives a terrible giant who stole this kingdom for himself. Go there and take back what never belonged to him," she said, and vanished. The fairy's words made Jack feel bold, so he followed a path that led right to the front door. Outside the door was the biggest woman Jack had ever seen. "Please," Jack said, "I don't have anything to eat. Could you help me?" The giant woman looked down at tiny Jack and felt sorry for him. "Yes, but we must be quick. If my husband finds you, he will eat you in one bite." She brought Jack into the kitchen, but soon they heard the heavy steps of the terrible giant coming down the hall. The giant wife snatched Jack by the collar and hid him in an empty kettle. "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," the giant boomed. "Don't be silly," the wife said. "You're just smelling the oxen we had for breakfast." The giant glared around the room and grumbled, "Fetch me the money bags." He began counting his gold coins, and there were so many that he nodded off before he finished. Jack grabbed the money bags, ran out of the mansion, and hurried back down the beanstalk. The gold coins made Jack and his mother rich, but after a while, Jack made up his mind to climb up the beanstalk again. Jack snuck inside the mansion and hid himself in the oven while the giant's wife was looking away. Soon enough, he heard the terrible giant yell, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman." "It's just breakfast that you smell," the giant's wife replied. So the giant told his wife to bring him his golden harp and their hen that laid golden eggs. "Lay," the giant told the hen, and a golden egg plopped onto the ground. "Sing," the giant told the harp, and it played a lullaby so sweet that the giant fell asleep in his chair. Jack jumped out of the oven, picked up the hen and the harp, and ran. But the giant woke up and saw him. The giant chased Jack all the way to the beanstalk, but he tripped over a boulder and fell. Jack had just enough time to climb down the beanstalk and get his axe. With 2 great swings, Jack chopped the beanstalk in 2. The beanstalk toppled over, and the terrible giant along with it. With the hen and golden harp, Jack and his mother never worried about food again. They lived happily ever after.